Good evening and welcome back to Live at 5. I'm Haley Gordon.
And I'm Kelsey Rushing. We had a full week of bringing you Richmond County news and events, and tonight is no different.
So let's get right to tonight's top story. As the Richmond Observer broke the news to you late in August about a double murder in Ellerbe, we continue our coverage as new details emerge. Christopher Robson, who was arrested following the incident, was in Richmond County Court Wednesday and was charged with first-degree murder in relation to the shooting deaths of Joseph and Catherine Cassidy. During the hearing, the state declared it is seeking the death penalty based on evidence of statutory aggravating circumstances. The Richmond Observer promises to continue to report on Robson's pending trial as details develop.
Members of the local motorcycle club, Old School Tribe, lit up their kickstands this week outside Highway 55 to ride in support of the Andes Foundation. According to their website, the Andes Foundation became a foundation to better serve a larger number of organizations within the operational area of our backyards. The cost was $15 for a single rider and $20 for a couple. They sold 50-50 tickets and raffled off donated door prizes. They also held an auction for various items with all the proceeds going to the foundation.
The Andes Charitable Foundation has made annual donations for the last 9 years, totaling over $1 million for the Miracle League, Make-A-Wish Foundation, and other worthy causes. For more information on the Andes Foundation, contact Highway 55 Burgers, Shakes and Fries at 910-582-8699 or at their website at www.highway55.com/Andes Foundation.
Richmond County is an environmentally cleaner place thanks to regulations enforced in the past by the EPA. Local governments, businesses, and industries are all at the mercy of regulations from federal, state, and the local health department to keep us healthier. According to Representative Ken Goodman, in his September report said, years of water quality cuts have left waterways unprotected and water permit reviews backlogged. Many residents may not be aware of any such impacts on their lives.
From 1979 to 1981, on a 41-acre site, a waste oil recycling and antifreeze manufacturing facility was in operation near Cordova. It wasn't until 1987 when the EPA filed an action against several parties potentially responsible for contamination on the site over the years. The EPA took control of the legal process needed, cleanup costs, and recovering damages from those parties responsible. Without regulation, none of this would have been done and contamination would have spread. The EPA completed its last 5-year review in April 2015 concerning treatment at the site.
There are other ongoing local efforts elsewhere that keep the county environmentally clean. Richmond County closed its household waste dump and now pays another county to process and properly bury it. There are now waste collection sites around the county, and the county conducts periodic household hazardous waste collection. These collections are also held for farm operations. We are truly blessed to have our home environmentally clean.
The East Rockingham Senior Center welcomed and celebrated new water fountains, signs, benches, and an updated walking trail with a ribbon cutting in its backyard on Tuesday. The updated trail at the East Rockingham Park is a combined effort of Steps to Health, a program of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, education, and the North Carolina State Cooperative Extension. Joining these organizations are many community vendors through a grant awarded by the Department of Agriculture and Human Services at North Carolina State.
Through research and outreach in only a month's time, a proposal was created and submitted, and the project received the grant of $12,000 for its completion, led by Dr. Lindsay Haynes Maslow, Extension Specialist with the Department of Agriculture and Human Services of NC State. Jacqueline Welch, Executive Director of Richmond County's Aging Services, reminded attendees of the importance of walking with a quote by author Carrie Lettet, which states, "Walking is the most ancient exercise and is still the best modern exercise." For more information on the new walking trail and Richmond County Aging Services, please contact Jacqueline Welch at 910-997-4491 or jacqueline.welch@richmondnc.com.
Coming up next is Sarah Beth's interview with Paula Thomas of Jada's Helping Hands Helping Others. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Erin McNair, and on behalf of the entire McNair family, we'd like to invite you to the grand opening of the new McNair Auto Sales location, Saturday, September 30th from 11 to 2. At our new location, 1026 East Broad Avenue, we look forward to serve you with greater selection, better facility, with the same reliable and friendly staff you have grown to know and trust. With over 40 years of experience, you know when it comes to buying your van, truck, or car, McNair is the name you can trust. Papa, Phil, Carrie, Ryan, Trey, Kristen, and the whole McNair family look forward to seeing you as we celebrate the grand opening of our new location, Saturday, September 30th from 11 to 2. We'll see you there.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is a specialty retail store in downtown Rockingham, in the heart of Richmond County. We are all about rustic, farm-style home decor and gifts. We offer a variety of antique, vintage, and new items. We love helping you make your house a home with unique, one-of-a-kind finds. We also have specialty gifts for all occasions.
I'm Kelly. I worked at Champion Ford for 2 years.
6 years.
3 years.
1 year.
I've been at Champion Ford for 13 years.
1 whole year.
15 years.
I'm Jamie and I've been at Champion Ford for 12 years.
I've been here 8 years.
Champion prices, champion service, champion experience.
Get treated like a champion today at Champion Ford. Just down the road from high prices, championfordlincoln.com.
We are Champion Ford.
Welcome back to Live at 5. I'm Sarah Beth Jenkins, and this is Paula. So, Paula, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so you are in charge of Jada's Helping Hands Helping Others, correct?
Correct.
The nonprofit organization.
That's right.
Yeah, so tell me just kind of about how that came about with your daughter, Jada.
Well, Jada was born June 23rd, 2003.
Okay.
And she came at 23 weeks.
Wow.
Yes. She was airlifted 8 hours later to Duke University Medical Center.
Yeah.
That's the only hospital that would take her because she was so small.
Right.
She stopped breathing. They did CPR. It burst her blood vessels, and it left her with grade 4 brain bleeds.
Mm-hmm.
So she stayed at Duke in the neonatal for 7.5 months.
Wow.
Yeah. And she came home February the 15th, 2004.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so fast forward, in 2008, in August, she got sick out of the blue. Well, Jada's seizure prone.
Right.
She had multiple surgeries. She has a VP shunt.
Okay.
She cerebral palsy. She does not walk or talk.
Mm-hmm.
And so in 2008, she was hospitalized for 2 weeks. She stayed a week in ICU.
Okay.
And after a week, we moved to the floor. And she stayed a week on the floor. But the first day we moved to the floor, we were laying in bed, and we were just laying there. And I heard this voice, and it said, "Give back." And I was like, huh?
Confused
yes,
and bewildered?
confused.
Yeah.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. And I was laying in bed, and I was talking to the Lord, and I was like, "Give back." And it was like, yes, you need to have a fundraiser. You need to do something to give back.
Right.
And so I
Because you've been
said,
so blessed throughout all of that intense.
Very
yeah.
blessed. I stayed at the Ronald McDonald for 7 months.
Wow.
While I was there at Duke. And they are a wonderful safe haven.
Yes, very
Yes.
much so. I've had a little experience with them
Yes.
just through volunteering, and I've
Right.
always been amazed. They
Every
are
night
wonderful.
you get a hot meal.
That's
there's
awesome.
a church group or there's a group that's coming in and they're always feeding the family.
Right.
And they are just awesome.
Yeah, and you were able to stay there
Home
for
away from
7
home.
months.
7 months,
which is
same
wild.
room, was never charged a dime.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It really is.
We went from 2 incomes to 1, and it was a very devastating time.
Of course.
First child, and when you expecting, you always expect your first child to be healthy, happy,
Yeah.
10 finger, 10 toes,
Yeah.
walking around eventually, mommy, daddy. But we didn't have that experience.
Right.
And so Ronald McDonald was a safe haven, and as well as our church, our community, our friends and family.
Yeah.
And so when God spoke to me and I heard that voice, I immediately got on the phone, called my husband, called my girlfriend, and she was like, sure, whatever we need to do. We had 4 weeks. We planned our first Jada's Helping Hands.
That's
and we
awesome.
asked people just to come out and donate. We grill hot dogs with all the trimmings. We had chips, drinks, home baked goods, and people just came out and gave from the heart.
And that truly is amazing. Just from hearing that voice in 2008 and that gut-wrenching feeling, and you had so many people around you who believed in that and said yes, yes, and that was the creation of Jada's Helping Hands, helping others.
That's that. I truly believe when God gives you something to do and you're not really sure, when it comes to big success, then at the end of the day, we know it was God. So we credit him in everything that we do.
Agreed. I personally very much agree with that.
Yeah, and
that's
so
fantastic.
that's how we started.
Awesome.
Jada's Helping Hands, helping others.
So ever since 2008, so that's been what, 9 years? Yeah?
So this will be our 9th year coming up Saturday, September the 30th, from 10 until 3 p.m. at New Hope Missionary Baptist Church, Highway 74 east of Hamlet.
Perfect.
Where our pastor is the John Allen Jackson. And that's where we have it at every year.
That's all. Y'all better come out.
Yes, please come out. Please,
that'll be good.
Please come out. It's
be.
a worthy cause. Proceeds go to the Ronald McDonald.
Yep.
They go to the Lennox Baker Children's Center, which is they have a cerebral palsy clinic there. And Jada has cerebral palsy. And we go to the CHC, which is the clinic right next to the hospital. And we give to families there. We go to the hospital, we just sit, and we just give back. And I'm telling you,
and just minister to them.
And minister.
Because you know how that feels to be in that situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then giving back to those people.
1 minute, things can be, going real smooth. And then the next minute, you got 100 alarms going off. And it's like a roller coaster up and down. So when somebody comes to bless you with just a kind gesture, it's amazing what it does.
It means everything. It truly does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so that's what we do. We go and we sit and we just give out to families. We also, at Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's right.
We provide meals for families. And then at Christmas time, we provide meals and whatever they have on that Christmas list for not just a special needs child in that family, but however many siblings they have in that family as well. We provide whatever's on the list for them.
And that within itself is a beautiful ministry as well.
It is.
And you know the experience of having a child with complications and day-to-day things. And being able to bond with somebody, it may not necessarily be the same complications, but just the daily life struggle. And being able to give back to them is amazing. And we were talking about this earlier, but special needs is very near and dear to my heart. And that was my career in my past life before Live at 5 and Richmond Observer. And seeing the family struggles. It's very intense.
At the end of the day, sometimes families have to decide if they're going to buy gas to go to the hospital to see their child or to pay a bill. I was very blessed. My husband, he worked, so I was able to stay at the hospital the whole time with Jada.
Which is a blessing.
Which is a true blessing. But also we had family and friends, our church family, our community, that just, gave monetary donations, gifts of love, and that helped along the way.
Definitely.
So that's what we do, and I credit none of this. God is amazing.
I agree.
If we be obedient to His word, He will bless you. He will bless you, and that's what He has done. He has blessed Jada's Helping Hands.
Yes, exactly. Yes. And here you are, giving back to the community and even further out than that. So you guys got to make sure to come out Saturday, On the 30th from 10 to 3.
From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Right, at New Hope Missionary Baptist.
Correct.
Perfect.
Yes.
Well, you guys come on out. Please support and give whatever you feel necessary. And thank you so much for coming in today and sharing your story and your way of giving back
Well,
to the
thank you
community.
for having me, and I ask you all, everyone, to please come out and support a worthy cause.
Definitely
Yes,
so.
thank
We'll
you.
be right back. Thank you.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Family Pharmacy has been serving Richmond County since April 2007, and we have enjoyed getting to know our customers since then. We take our jobs very seriously, and will do whatever we can to make sure you have what you need. Come visit us on Fayetteville Road in Rockingham, and we will treat you like family.
With hospice, you guys just outdo yourselves every day. And I really appreciate it. I honest to God don't know what I would do if it weren't for you. The things that you do, I'm in approval of. And thank you. I don't know what else to say other than thank you.
And now for tonight's top sports stories. Lady Raiders tennis team swept the Lady Bucks of Hope County High School 9-0 on Tuesday. Number 1 player Destiny Bowie and the official athlete of the week for the Richmond Observer won 6-3, 6-3. Junior Gianna Nicholson also handled her match number 2, matched 6-1, 6-3, and number 3 player Kathleen Pittman won 6-0, 6-1. Also on the bracket, junior Emily Parsons completely shut out her Lady Buck opponent 6-0, 6-0 in the number 5 singles match.
Hope County didn't fare any better against the Lady Raiders in double matches, where Richmond won 3-0 overall. Seniors Bowie and Pittman won 8-3 in the number 1 match. Chloe Wiggins and Taylor Parrish were successful with an 8-1 win in the number 2 competition, and Parsons and fellow junior Elizabeth Burns won 8-0 to close out the double sweep. After back-to-back losses to Pinecrest and Jack Britt high schools last week, Coach Mike Way was happy to see his team stay focused. He added that the girls played well and did what they had to do while trying to maintain consistency.
Richmond Senior High School boys varsity team defeated Sandhills Athletic Conference opponent Purnell Sweat High School for the second time this season 3-0. Wednesday's game was a tough defensive struggle, but head coach Benny Howard said the boys had to have the mindset that it's going to be an easy cakewalk. Senior goalkeeper Yash Patel made the save following a rush by the Rams at the 36-minute mark in the first half. Senior forward Victor Lucero was fouled in the attack and was awarded a free kick from 25 yards out. He sent the ball to the lower right corner of the goal and got the Raiders leading 1-0.
In the second half, senior midfielder Patrick Hamilton broke free in the 58th minute and took a shot on goal and scored, making the game 2-0. Hamilton said he was proud of his goal and the team needed it for them to win and build confidence. With the match winding down, senior forward Jonathan Tadlock connected on a pass to a teammate, and senior forward Barrett Baucom at the 14:21 mark to punch the final goal of the night. Richmond moves on to play SAC rival Pinecrest High School on the road Monday, October 2nd.
The City of Rockingham Parks and Recreation will be holding its Trunk or Treat event Tuesday, October 31st from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Brighter Park on Rockingham Road. According to Kim Williams, events coordinator for the City of Rockingham, there are normally 20 to 25 businesses that participate in the event. Williams stated that in the past there have been approximately 3,000 children in attendance during the 2-hour time period. To sponsor a truck at the Trunk or Treat event, contact Kim Williams at Rockingham City Hall at 910-895-9088.
The last big boom in white liquor business was during the 1960s and 1970s. In today's edition on the Richmond Observer website, J.A. Bolton talks about the collapse of the white liquor business. He notes the downfall was partly because of the rise in sugar prices, but also because merchants were required by the federal government to report all large purchases of sugar. To read the full story, visit www.richmondobserver.com.
Today's 3-day weather forecast is brought to you by McNair Auto Sales. McNair also invites you to their grand opening event this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Friday will have mostly sunny skies with a high of 81 degrees with a possible chance of an evening rain shower. Saturday will be a sunny day with a high of 79 degrees and a clear night. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high of 75 degrees and mainly clear skies in the evening. Well, that's another episode of Live at 5. And Haley, guess what today is?
What is it?
It's North Carolina Day. So what's your favorite part about North Carolina?
I think it would have to be that we have everything all in our state. We have the mountains, the sand hills, and the beach all within driving distance.
Oh, nice. Me personally, since I am an animal person, I love the bird for North Carolina, which is the cardinal, and that's just my favorite thing about it, honestly.
I've always heard that you're supposed to make a wish when you see a cardinal.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
It's good to know.
Well, that's it for us tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Good night, Richmond County.